I don't have anything prepared. I have to remember I have nothing to teach you. And let's just hope that the camera doesn't die in the middle of me talking. So lately in life, I think something that I've been called to work on is tending to my nervous system, tending to my body, because lately I've just been, or my body's just been in a hyper aware state, and I haven't been able to fully relax. And it's just due to like external factors, just stress from work, just taking on more responsibilities, multitasking again, which I haven't done in a while. And this subconscious need to always be listening to something, not really wanting to sit in silence. And so right now I feel like I'm called to do some kind of reset, sit in silence more, catch myself when I want to listen to something while I'm doing like a mundane thing. Because I feel like all of that distraction could be like a little sign of resistance. And I'm trying to lean more towards a non-resistant way of living, being. Maybe also too, I want to talk about previous videos on my channel. Previously, before I started doing the whole camera thing and making them look moody and I was recording on my phone, I would approach all these videos with this sense of obligation. I would approach it with an intention to resonate with as much people as possible, or with the intention to have a good video so that more people can find me. And so like little messages would be scattered across all those videos. It's just the aura that I had, the atmosphere in my videos was very, I guess, just inauthentic, not true to myself. And there's a lot of stuff that I would explain, but it doesn't really feel authentic, like I said. One thing, this is really random. I didn't even know I was going to be talking about this, but one thing that I do want to clarify, something that I previously talked about, was living through your mind versus living through your soul. I had mistaken living through your soul as always being at peace, always feeling blissful, always feeling alive and zesty. Have a zest for life. And constantly always being in a high vibration, or as people would call it, high vibration and high frequency. And so whenever I thought that I wasn't feeling like that, just felt like there's something wrong with me, which is not true. And so to clarify my point, living through the lens of your inner being, your soul, is really just, living like a soul-led life. I had an analogy inspired by, oh my gosh, I don't remember his name, Jack Stevens. He wrote the book Soul Self, I think it's called. And I kind of think of this whole ecosystem mind, body, soul as like a employee, manager, and then director relationship, where the soul as the director leads the way, your ego mind as the manager takes orders from the director and does what it thinks is best to do with that information and communicates that to the body, or like action, what we say, what we think. So I guess I'm repeating myself. To clarify what I meant, to live through the soul is to go about life with the intention of what your soul wants. And it can be easily generalized as a feeling of freedom, a feeling of enjoyment, love, light. And so we have to train our mind, our manager, to understand that and communicate that to everyday life. Just a reminder for past me, for whoever's watching, we're not here to be souls, or else we wouldn't have incarnated on earth. We're here to be souls embodied in the flesh. We're here to experience what we already know. Because outside of this earthly realm is only knowing, inside of this earthly realm is experiencing. And I learned that information from Conversations with God by Walsh. So moving forward, I'm setting the intention for myself, and you can do this too, or not, doesn't matter. Give myself more time to unwind. Give myself more time to relax. To actually regulate my nervous system more often and not neglect that. It's a very important piece. We experience life through this body, and I feel like it's our obligation to take care of it. So a large chunk of that could be relaxing. I'm pretty sure it's unhealthy to be in this state of stress or have your body be in this state of stress or high alertness all the time. And so I set the intention to keep an eye on that, not dig myself too deep into a hole in that regards. And then just to recap the other point that I talked about, we're here to be souls embodied, not just souls, but souls living a human experience. And so my homework for whoever's still watching, the very few of you who might be, I don't even know if people finish watching my videos, but homework for you would be find one reason today to feel good about yourself, about your life, or find something to do that you actually enjoy. Maybe it's go for a drive, a walk, read a book, watch a show, eat your favorite food, dessert, play a video game. I know the video is already over, but there's something else that's coming to me right now. An intention that I should set for myself, which is to focus my energy in the direction of where I want to go. So after I get used to regulating my body more and whatnot, focus on what it is that I actually want to experience and not be an autopilot. Because yeah, it's okay. I don't have to get mad at myself for not feeling in alignment, but at the same time, I have to try. I can't just let loose and not think, you know? So, intention for me, be more aware of what I want to experience and actively look out for signs, opportunities to fulfill that. Okay, I'm done talking. Bye.